Ross, a 2-2 draw in the opening day of 2023. Had 3 points in in our hands, and then it was cruelly taken away from us. What are your thoughts on the point?
We deserve 3. I don't care what anyone says. We were much better today, which was an improvement from last game because we was bang average last game. Listen, we wanted the 3. The last probably 6 minutes, we was under the cosh a little bit, but that's natural. You know, they're throwing bodies forward, and we need to defend our box better. I think they had a long shot, which I think we need to do better with getting up to the ball to close the shot and then actually saving it. And the warning signs were there probably in the last couple of minutes. Some unopposed crosses coming into our box a bit too easy, but I mean, you wouldn't have known they had a crowd here today apart from the last 6-7 minutes. So we kept them quiet. We played some really good stuff, but unfortunately we couldn't see the game out. Really disappointed. Loads of positives in there. Thought the second half was much better display from us. We passed the ball nicely, and we got in plenty of times, and it's just that sort of cutting edge at the end, which we've probably said previously about just the final end product. Wasn't quite there, but we scored a couple of good goals. Lots of promising signs in there, but really deflated 6 minutes at the end.
Obviously, at the end, it's going to make it sting a little bit more, but from the onlooker, they may see 2-2 late comeback from Slough. For people here, it wasn't like that at all. We conceded 2 goals today, but I thought the defenders played really well.
Yeah.
What do you kind of put it down to? Is it just those fine margins? I mean, could have been 3-0 and then it's game over, and then
or just 5-0.
Yeah, could have been 5.
6.
So what do you kind of put it down to?
Taking chances. We create lots of them, many chances each game. I'm not going to single anyone out, but we've had 3 very good opportunities to hit the target, and we haven't. They have 2 half chances and they take them. That is football, and we'll learn the hard way. We've been learning the hard way through the season in terms of some disappointing results. We've got a lot of finishing to do in the final third and sort of brush that up. But in terms of effort, the effort from today compared to the last game at our place was really clear to see, because it wasn't acceptable last game. And I thought today we put in a real effort. At 2-0, we could have been 3, we could have been 4, but it's just those last moments that they're throwing bodies forward. It's a bit chaos. Could we do better with the goals? Most definitely. Something we will address, most definitely. So, it's important we don't get too flat, but we understand that there's a reason why we drew today. And it wasn't through our general play and our style of play. It was just the last 6 minutes, 7 minutes, I think it was, of the game of just being hard to beat and stopping crosses and heading the ball. And that's football.
I suppose, like I say, it stings. It'll sting for the players. It'll sting for you and the management staff. Does it kind of show how far we've come and our reputation as a club and a team and the way we play football? We're a scalp. You said there about the fans. We did quiet them, and it's like a win for them. Obviously, a last-minute thing. We're a scalp, I'd say, and I think that they're going to be much happier with the point than we are.
Yeah, they're buzzing. I mean, they came into the game the last 6 minutes where we dominated the game. And rightly so. We played on the front foot. We passed the ball a lot better. Listen, I think we said it previously, a lot of teams play better against us. They want to come and beat us now, whereas a few seasons ago we were sort of the team that we want to go beat the bigger boys. And we have to stand up to that challenge, and for the majority of the game today we did that perfectly. We tweaked systems within that and personnel, and it worked to a treat. And then it's just something so simple of just defending your box that let us down today. The boys know they're better than that. The boys are obviously upset, disappointed, but it is important we move forward because we were a better team today. So loads of positives, and we take it into the next game.
After a hectic Christmas period, and especially as a part-time team, with the work-family balance, if you like, and the football to add on top of that, a little bit more respite before we play St Albans on the 7th, back at our place. Beat them 1-0 away, very good team, up near the playoffs. They're probably going to be up there at the end of the season. What are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, another tough game. We've got to make sure we nurse some boys back. We've had a few injuries. We have Charlie Rowan and Tom Harrison, who unfortunately picked up injuries last week. Andre was a doubt today, and we only actually really had one centre half in Kenneth Carroll sort of fit the play today. So we had to tweak things and make it work, and the boys done that perfectly. if we address it like we did today, and St Albans is a very tough game and a tough team to play against, I think we'll be okay. Again, there's so much room for improvement. As you said, being part-time, everyone has a part-time role to play, and sometimes the messages can't be as clear because you only see each other a couple of days a week, and something that we need to work on. But in terms of moving forward to Slough, it's going to be a difficult game. I thought today was difficult, but we performed better, which made the game easier for us. Everyone was 10% better than last week, and that really helped. So, listen, we're disappointed. It feels like a loss, but it's not. And we need to move on. So St Albans, we're prepared for it. We'll rest up and we'll go again.
Finally, from me, I think this might be a shared, thought from myself and you, the management staff and the fans. We're not far away. I mean, it's one of them where someone cuts it back and scores, or someone takes a chance and it goes in. It could have been 5-0 today, like we have said. We're not far away, are we?
No, it could have been 4-5. And I look back in the video and I'll probably pick out and I'll go after the boys who missed those chances, because they're key chances for us. And listen, we're not far off. We know we've got so much work to do, but the boys are doing so well to execute what we want. It's just those fine margins, and if we actually played really bad each week, it actually makes our lives easier as coaches and managers, because we've got a lot to work on. But some of the goals we concede are just sort of just getting hold of your man, and sometimes that's just individual. That's just sort of a willingness to actually do the work. It's not a tactical thing. So yeah, we've got little bits to work on. We'll address it in the week, and then we're going to St Albans, hopefully put another good performance in, because today was a good performance.
Well, Ross, thanks very much. A point to start 2023. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.